Pastor Risa, would you like to come up and share just a little bit about your heart for the vision of the kids and the way you see it happening? Pastor Risa has been working very hard and staying real busy. She's extremely involved in the summer camps and has her hand in a lot of different things. So part of our vision for her this year was streamline her responsibilities so she could not be spread so thin, but to give her strengths to the area she's called. So talk a little bit about that.
Well, so far I did give day camp away, so that's a huge victory for me in a sense. But the idea is that equipping, and that's where it comes in. So what really helps me having my hands in so many so that I actually do let go of things because I can't do it all. So once I get my hands in so many, I'm like, oh wait, you take this because I can't do it all. So it's working that way for me too. But I just really feel that, it's raising up leaders, and I thank God for all our wonderful leaders in the children's ministry already. With Chester Moore already creating just things of his own because he has a passion for the kids, and just people like that, and Lauren LeBlanc and Amy Harrison, all of them have just raised up, and they just see the need, and they have the passion because they're out there with the kids. And so I just thank God for those people that just come back there and say, hey, I want to do more. And they're doing it, and I just pray that I can push them on like God's called me to do, and I think we are doing that, and that's the goal, is to raise up more leaders to be like them, that are seeing the need for children's ministry and using their all for it. And so a lot of them are stepping up like that, and it's exciting to see that. And then we have others that are just great servants like Miss Sam Naylor and everything that just go back there. And Chad comes even once a month, and that's just wonderful if y'all could do stuff like that, even just to be a part too, just so you can see too. Is just what I kind of encourage you, at least come back there and just see. But I really feel it's not always about the high-tech stuff, but that it's the relationship with God. It's feeling God's presence. We find that time every Sunday morning to be in God's presence as the kids so that they get the fullness in that. And what I've seen now in the culture of this generation is that even movies, it's not all about the cool bang stuff now. They're going to spiritual things. They really are. Every movie's getting more into bad spiritual things. And it's like the entertainment's not even all that they need. They need something deeper. And that's what I'm praying for these kids. That they go deeper into God, not into all the mystical things that the TV's now showing them. It's all mystical things now. And that we actually grab them here at the church and saying, wait, you've got the power to do this. That's why we call it Extreme Kids, that they can be empowered, they can be engaged and close to God, and then they can go and do it. And so that's our whole purpose. That's what I feel our whole purpose is, that we have that foundation where they see they can do even greater things than Jesus did. That's the verse, John 14, that they can do even greater things. And so I feel if we pull them in that way, then they're not going to want to leave, because that relationship with God is what keeps them. And I see from my leaders and from our examples is where it's happening. Not just speaking it, but really living it. They just see the excitement and they want it too. And it's just exciting to see Ryan Davis come up to me and say, hey, how can I pray for you? What else can you do with that? But just thank God that they're getting it and they want more of God. So,
thank you. I hope you heard what she said. She's practicing passing over better to get, or good to get to better, and better to get to best. Risa, when she starts something, she puts all of her heart into it. And when you put all your heart into something, it's real hard to let it go. And there's one thing that requires, is trust. You got to trust who's grabbing that baton from you, especially when it's kids and people you love. And honestly, we have to get better at that. But she did that this year, and it was with summer day camp. That wasn't easy, but it was necessary for her to be free to do what God's called her to do. So it's an example where we're living it out.